everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, or as you might have saw from my last video, I got my hands on a freaking copy of HeartGold with the freaking Pokewalker. And I thought it would be a fun video today to unbox this in more detail, because this is, when was this made? 2010. It's made in 2010 and it is now 2026. So let's start off by looking at the box here, which is so freaking beautiful. I love Ho-Oh, even though I'm not a big fan of gold. I actually love silver, but with Heart Gold and Heart Silver, absolutely Heart Gold all the way. I love Ho-Oh. So you can see the box has a little bit of a tear here. I'm gonna show you guys all in detail. This is pretty much in pretty was made in good condition, I would say, for a cardboard box. That how beautiful is that? The bottom here. I've never read the bottom. Oh, it's about the Pokewalker. Oh, okay. Being to connect with Platinum, Battle Revolution, and Ruby Sapphire, and the other Game Boy Advanced games. Spoiler alert, I have already unboxed this because the Facebook Marketplace seller, he let me unbox it just to make sure that everything's in there and everything's real. You know, he's not just like scamming me or whatever. And oh my god, look at this art. I love this so much. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let's start out with actually unboxing this here. See, ooh, Pokemon Heart Gold. Let me take out the game. We'll save that for the end, because that is like the main thing here. Oops, let's see. Let's see what we got. See what fell out here. Do not immerse the Pokemon Walker accessory in liquid. Alright. So that's what this paper says. That fell out of there here. Okay, now let's move on to the actual Pokewalker here. Let's see. Is that upside down? Yes, it is upside down. Let's see here. Here we have the actual Pokewalker with the Pokewalker clip here. You also have this in here. There's also the Pokemon Walker manual, operations manual in here, which I've never read and I don't really care about. Look, isn't this crazy? Like, this guy still had the little styrofoam wrapping on his Pokewalker. He has used it before. I have checked it out just to make sure it works. I will show you guys later when we get around to that. But look, so he still has the box along with the freaking styrofoam wrapping and stuff. This is the clip. You can take off the normal back with the screw and then attach this one in there, which I don't think I will. Actually, I think for my Pokewalker, because it is so small, it's like this big. It's so tiny, and I'm so afraid of losing it because it's so expensive these days. I think I'm going to get a keychain. People sell them on Etsy. I'll put a picture somewhere of the keychains. I think I'm going to purchase one of those just to make sure I don't lose my Pokewalker. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here. Here is the actual Pokewalker here. Oh yeah, and it's in very good condition too, I think. Don't ignore my fingerprints. There are little scratches here and there, as you can see. A little scratch here. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see, let's turn this on. See, I'm gonna show you guys here. With this guy, I put a Rattata in here. He had no Pokemon in here and the battery was dead. So I put this little Rattata in here. And let's see. His trainer card. His name was Tony, the Facebook Marketplace seller. I was going to show you guys, look at how many steps he has. Isn't that crazy? Like over 2,400. No, 24, sorry. 2,400,000. Yes. Isn't that crazy? Look at how many steps he has. That's absolutely insane. And it's like, so like to find this with the Pokewalker, let's put this back in here. To find this with the Pokewalker in 2026 was an insane find, especially for the deal I got it at. Here comes my kitty. Hello, kitty. Okay, now that we've got the Pokewalker out of the way, we can move on to the main event here, which is, of course, the game. As you can see, the cover is a little bit different. It's just plain gold. Just plain gold in the background here. See on the box art? See how it has the tower and everything in the back. And there's the landscaping detail. But on this one, it's just plain gold. And it's so freaking... So it's this is pretty much the same. This is pretty much just the same, but without the detailing. Then we can open it up here. Ooh, look at how beautiful this is. Let's go over this first. So this is the game manual, of course. This has some information that is also in the strategy guide, if you did not know. Oh my god, see, look how beautiful this is. I hate that there's no manuals. I mean, we don't even get a cartridge in the newer games. We just get a game key card. But look, you used to be able to get stuff like this. Like, that's so unfair. It's just so freaking beautiful and cool, too. This is just so freaking awesome. And it has the credits in the back here. And this manual is 60 pages long. Can you believe that? Here we have Nintendo Wi-Fi connection booklet here. Let's see, I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to show you guys every single thing. Oh my goodness, my kitty! Wi-Fi connection booklet. Freaking safety precautions booklet. And look at this. I think this is so freaking cool. I know that this is just a useless piece of paper, but this is so cool to me. Advertising Pokemon Rumble. Look at the back. This is the coolest part to me. Let's zoom in on this a little bit here. The freaking advertisements of the cards in stores. I don't think that's true. 2010. Here are the starters in Ho-Oh and Lugia. I just think that's so cool. Do you have what it takes to be the 2010 Pokemon video game world champion? That's crazy. And then here is just more stuff on Pokemon Rumble. How to get it and stuff like that. And then here we have the actual game here, of course. Let's look at this. Oh yeah. Freaking beauty. And it is real. Because the Nintendo... Let's see. Zoom this in a little bit. The Nintendo on here is correct. And also, there is a space between the pat and the pen. The fake copies, they just put the dot there. Or the period. No space. What the hell are you doing, cat? Okay, he's gonna do that. As well as the serial number, I think, here adds up. What are you doing? He's rubbing on my books over here. Look at this monstrous creature. Look at him. What are you doing? If he rubs on my other books, I don't really care. But if he rubs on my HeartGold manual, I kind of care because it's a bit more expensive than my other books. Yes, and this is so freaking beautiful. Let's see. Anyway, let's get back to it. We have the game here. There it is. Let's see. You see this freaking beautiful freaking masterpiece here. And this is crazy. Like, they used to have these, like, the introduction title screens. Now we just get, like, a freaking landscape picture, basically, for our title screens now. Oh, there he is. So freaking beautiful. I love this so much. Okay, here we have Tony's save file with 155 hours and all 16 gym badges. Let's see. I have looked at this briefly a little bit. Let's see. because I have checked out his party here, which is a little bit suspicious. You see he has level 100 Darkrai, which I think is a shiny. Let's see. Yep, level 100 shiny Darkrai. So I don't know the legitimacy of this. Caught August 1st, 2009, so the date adds up. I just don't know the legitimacy of this. Same with level 100 shiny Arceus. What are you doing? What are you doing? We have level 100 Lugia, which I believe that this could be real. I think here. And the Typhlosion. Beautiful. So I guess he started this. See the date, April 9th, 2010 is when he started this. I think all his Pokemon seem to be real except for like the shiny Arceus and stuff is a little bit suspicious, but also his bag. Look at this. Like every single fucking item in here. He has like, except for the TMs, he has like thousands of, which is insane. I'm going to wait until I get platinum to reset this because I wanted to transfer some of the Pokemon over. Okay, so we're in box 3 right now. Let's go to box 1, and he has all of the unknowns here. So A through Z, and then the question mark and the exclamation mark here. And this is where I found that Rattata, which I put into the Pokewalker. And I do believe all of these are legitimate as far as my knowledge goes. Let's just speed this up because of the storage on my phone. Yes, the Ivysaur Pokerus, so the original trainer was Lucifer, which I'm assuming is one of his friends or something. Daycare couple egg received. Slowbro, Shucky, Kangaskhan, Hitmontop, Togekiss, Egghatch, somewhat stubborn, which I believe, I forgot to check, let's see, did have this in his party when, I'll show you Steelix, Machamp, Alakazam. See, this is when it gets a little crazy. Raikou in the Master Ball. Be sure to pay attention to the Master Ball, the original trainer Tony. Remember the Master Ball. Okay. Sharon, Sunflora, Kingdra. This original trainer Steven. So we have Metagross named Iron, Trico, Blossom, the shiny Gyarados, of course, Suicune in a Master Ball, Magnemite, Noctowl, Squirtle, Entei in a Master Ball, Dragonite, Illumise, Jinx, from Surge, Raichu named Volky, Sandslash, Rapidash, Dunsparce, Butterfree. Some pretty common Pokemon, but at the end here I'll show you Snorlax. See, look at this, this is crazy. The GameStop Jirachi, and I asked the seller about this, and he says he remembers going to GameStop to get this, and it does have the badge. I'm pretty sure that verifies that it is real. So there is an event, like an authentic event exclusive Pokemon on here, which I find really cool. Oops. And then, let's see. There is another one. I don't know what this one is from. SMR 2010. Personal trainer from a Pokemon event. So he has 2 event Jirachis, and I'm pretty sure they're both real. His held item is Berry, and you see the ribbon there. See Latias in a Master Ball. So I think all his Pokemon were real. He was just cheating in items. Because we have Kyogre here. Because he did have a copy of Emerald, so there is a ray in here somewhere. Zapdos in a Master Ball. Moltres. Zigzagoon. Almost-Star. Kabutops. Aerodactyl. Cradily. We go to the fossil Pokemon here. Armando. Rampardos. Bastiodon. And look, oh my god, I forgot about this. This is one of the coolest fucking things ever. I think this is from Pokemon Ranger. I think it's the only way to get this. A freaking Manaphy egg, which he never hatched, which is crazy. This is so insane, like an unhatched Manaphy egg. And I'm pretty sure Pokemon Ranger, Articuno, Pokemon Ranger is the only way to get that Manaphy egg, I think, in these games, as far as I know. And then, look at this. He must have been trying to get a shiny or something. At least it didn't just. And then, let's see. The Rayquaza. See, I do believe this was real. He was just cheating in items because this is from July 4th, 2009. Original trainer Johnny, so that's different. So maybe this is from his Emerald game or somebody's Emerald game? I'm not sure. Maybe he, I don't know, traded it off of somebody. So I do believe this is authentic as well. See, the last thing we're gonna look at here is the Hall of Fame. So here it is. So here was his team here. We have the Typhlosion, Ho-Oh, Gyarados, Sudowoodo, level 21 Sudowoodo. See, this Togepi, and the Pidgeotto. And so I think this is so cool to look through, and definitely I'm going to be saving for, I'm going to be saving up for Platinum before I reset this and start this, so I can save some of his Pokemon in here. And yeah, that is my showcase for you here today. I think that's going to be it. This hopefully will be returning in future videos, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.